Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of InfosecTrain's Success Spotlight. Today, we are delighted to have Parv with us, who has recently completed his CISSP training with InfosecTrain and has successfully cleared the certification too. We are excited to have a quick chat with our gladiator Parv to hear about his learning experience and inspiring journey. A very warm welcome to the session, sir.
Thank you, Saksham.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
All well, sir. Thank you so much. Let's start with your preparation journey. How was your experience while preparing for one of the most elite certifications of information security?
Yeah, so the journey was pretty much, challenging for me. So I basically, whatever I was enrolled into the batch of Prabnair. So he's basically one of the, I would say the mentor I was looking at while preparing for this certification, and that was the main reason why, I choose his batch only, and then whatever his, guidance under his guidance. So I basically followed exactly the same roadmap. So I used to basically on a daily basis, whenever the lecture gets over, so I used to basically go back and then revise, and do all the, I would say, the coffee shots which was given to us by the prep. And also I was also working on the, homework which he used to give, like some example questions, so that, the concept which has been covered on the day 1 till day 14, so it gets, on the regular basis gets brushed up. So on the daily basis I used to just follow his instructions. He used to basically give us questions and also coffee shots, so that really helped my journey, in my journey for CISSP. So because it's entirely a conceptual paper, so I mean, if your concepts are not thorough, and which also used to mention during his training, that we have to be thorough with the concepts, and there would not be any direct questions. So that was, that also became one of the milestone, or kind of a guidance which I followed. And then under his guidance only, I used to practice all the questions, coffee shots. And then after the training got over, so on the daily basis, what he recommended that I should go and practice on the CVK Cybex questions which were there from the official guide. So I used to practice those questions. And then after that, some, they have, he has just created some online questions as well.
Correct.
So for domain wise, so that also I used to do. And after that, I also did, master sets. So master sets are basically only for those who have cleared, who have already, basically, I would say, like, validated and have practiced all the before, basic study materials. So because the master set are basically very much tough, I would say, and it is as per, the framework which is followed in CISSP. So those questions are also, because it becomes very challenging when you sit in an exam for almost for around 3 hours, 180
Correct.
questions, and you have 150 minutes, only 150 questions, and you have 180 minutes only. So I would say, like, in that way, it helped me, because I used to sit down and set a timer, and then I used to, in an exam and preparation mode, I used to dedicate my entire time doing those practice. So I mean, I used to do after office hours, because it was a hectic schedule, and I had enrolled in weekday batch. So I had to, switch over between work and also between the training. But yeah, I would highly say and recommend that, like, what Prab has set up the roadmap, and he has given a guidance. So if any gladiator follows that, so it really helps, getting towards the reaching milestone of clearing the CSSP. So this is the entire journey which I have followed as per, what Prab has basically, suggested during his training. Yeah.
That was quite a brief journey, sir. So, again, I would highlighting a point which you mentioned correctly, that CISSP is a tougher examination. As we all know, it's an elite examination of the information security. So, your particular dedication towards the conceptual learning is also important. Post completion of the training, you have to set up your schedule likewise, that you invest some time from your office hours, from your personal life towards the subject. That gives you a more clarity and confidence to go for the examination.
Yes. Yes, that's the right understanding. So, I mean, because the concepts are basically those. If you just practice is you are doing practice in order to basically in you get familiar with the
Hmm.
topics. But before going for an exam, definitely a week before you should brush up your skills. You should brush up your concepts. So that's something which helps, really helps, because there may be some, I would say, like areas of improvement. So
Correct.
in order to mitigate those gaps, so the any person who's aspiring for CSP ESG should go back and
Hmm.
work on those concepts where in which that particular person is not doing well. So I would suggest that that should also be done in order to bridge the gap during this entire preparation process.
Glad to know that, sir. How was your overall experience with InfoSec train during your training and learning journey?
Yeah, it was very, I would say, very supportive. I mean, I have also gone trainings with other organizations as well. But with InfoSector, it was very, very supportive. I mean, the instructor himself, the Prav, he used to, basically give his, I would say, like, his time out, because I used to, when I was doing master set, so I used to basically, send my scores to him, and then he used to basically have a regular connect with me.
Hmm.
And then he used to suggest me and ask me where I went wrong and how should I change my strategy while preparing. So this really helped me, and also from from the support side, like all the training materials which I have got, they were really helpful. I would say the notes, and also the online learning platform, like the questions which were online put up from the from the infosector inside, so that also really helped. I mean, throughout this journey, I really felt that I was really being supported by the infosector throughout the journey, and yeah, it was very helpful.
It's our pleasure, sir. Lastly, we would love to hear any message or tips you would like to share with the future gladiators who are planning to take the CISSP examination soon.
Yeah, sure. So I would just ask and suggest, like practice more and more questions, because if you continuously read, so it doesn't bring you to a point wherein you
Hmm.
can achieve success, because at the end you have to go and sit in the exam and solve questions, and solving more and more questions gives you more clarity on the concepts, and also it gives you a kind of a I would say, like an overview, like when you sit in the exam, and then you tend to feel that pressure. So solving those set of questions in the real time world also really helps while you are preparing for the exams. And also I would also recommend that wherein there are improvements or areas of improvement, definitely any person who is preparing for CISSP, they should go back and check and read the concept again, and then bridge that knowledge gap, and try to do an analysis that why that particular question, that particular question, he was not able to answer that. So I mean, in that way, that would
Hmm.
really help bridging the gap between the knowledge and also what went wrong while doing the question. So this would be my tip, for the gladiators and for the aspirants who are looking forward for doing CSSP, in their future journey. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Parv. We wish you all the very best for your future endeavors and projects. Keep shining and keep inspiring. We are looking forward for many more learning collaborations together. And Forsec Train would be glad to contribute in your learning journey throughout this eternity. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Saksham. Yeah. Have a
Have
good
a
day.
great
Bye.
day.
Thank you.
Bye bye.